Tesla update here on the 10th. So a move up after I made that video earlier about 219.90 being the invalidation level. We got a move up to 226 into the close. Actually broke the high of the day. So the question is this a new impulse move higher? In my opinion, I don't think so. I'll go over that first though. Let's just say it is an impulse. Let's say this was the bottom of the C wave and this is an impulse. The only way that this can be an impulse is if it's a nested move. So 1, 2, it'd be something like this. This would be wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 would be up here, pull back like that, and be up here pretty quickly. So that would be pretty quick. Anyway, the reason I don't think that's going to happen, well, actually, let's go over what can make this happen, or what makes sense for that scenario. Look at this. Parallel line, we nailed it right here, and then we started going up. So that is actually a sign, okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So that's the first possibility, but I don't think so. Maybe. We'll see. The reason I don't think so is because this was 8 days down. This was 8 days up. If this were the bottom, it only took 4 days. Or no, it only took 1 day for this move down. So I would be looking for about 8 days from the 5th. And what does that take us to? The 13th of September. If we draw a parallel line from, this gets pretty interesting right here. Draw a parallel line from the bottom of this, and look where this goes to. On the 12th, close enough to the 13th, right on the parallel line right here at 202. So there's a parallel line here that we hit right here, but that was only 1 day down. Now we're getting what looks like a corrective move up. All of these have been ABC. So is this an impulse down and that's it? Now we're going up, but this looks corrective. So in my opinion, it makes more sense for this still. So let's zoom in here now on this wave right here and go over what's going on here. How could this work out? Well, there's 2 different possibilities. I would want to see it stop here. If it goes above 228-ish, then I'm going to say that this might not be ABC anymore. I want to see this basically. I don't necessarily want to see this, but I think that's what's going to happen. Because then it actually makes a lot of sense to come down here at 202. If it breaks above 228, let's say it goes all the way back up here to 234, then that's going to be kind of weird, because then it makes more sense to come down here and fill this gap right here, but not really any lower than that. So we're going to watch tomorrow and see if 228 holds. This could be a falling wedge. I don't think it is, but it could be something like that, falling wedge, and then we come back down. I would say it's more than likely WXY though. So thing is, it's going to be a short Y wave. So maybe a falling wedge makes more sense, because the Y wave would probably go up here to 234. So again, it's another one of those situations where there's a few different scenarios and we see which one plays out. But again, I just showed you why I think that we're still coming down here. Eventually, probably sometime starting tomorrow, sometime. But if it does blast off, I think that it really has to go tomorrow morning. I think it needs to be some kind of news that sends this up to at least 234 in the morning. We can't get some like move like this chopping up like that. We need a big impulse move up here, and then that would have to be third wave, pull back, and that would be the overall third wave, pull back, and hit 245. Another thing to look at, another reason why I think we're probably going to come down is this kind of looks like a head and shoulders pattern. We have the shoulder, we have the head right here. Working on the other shoulder, if it can hit 228, like I said, then it's kind of a weird malformed shoulder, but down here. So those are kind of the scenarios I'm looking for. I'm leaning towards this though. I'm still leaning towards this. Down here to 202. But there is a possibility if we get some news or for whatever reason they just shoot it up here to 234, that it is the impulse I've been talking about in the previous videos up here to 245, 250. Leaning down, but possibility of up. And I know that's kind of how it always is a little bit. That's why you have to hedge sometimes. You can't really bank on one move. Like, you can't be holding calls here and know 100% you're going to go up. You have to play ranges and scale into your options, or else you're eventually going to get burned trying to play the 100% gain. 100%, this is what's happening. It's basically like 80, 90%, I know this is a good buy here, or this is 50-50, that kind of thing. So it's probabilities, figuring out scenarios, and then using options or whatever to put yourself in the right position. So that's pretty much it for Tesla. We're either going to come up here to 228, sell off to 202, or this is going to break out to 245. Let's see what happens. That's it for this video. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe for more updates, and I'll catch you in the next video.